Dobra. Witam was serdecznie. To jest ponownie Hogwarts Legacy. Od razu mówię, że ja nie pamiętam, gdzie ja skończyłem, więc się akurat tutaj zespię, więc na razie tu sobie pogadamy.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth-year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Dobra, no to idziemy. A zanim tego sobie... Dobra.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only...
After Anne was hurt, I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And come with me. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not.
W sumie ustawię na średnie. ustawienia.
Underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Confringo! Dead wizard in my book. Bumble burning. I won't rest. I'll get you. Lucky, that's all.
Fringo! Incendio!
You've made your last mistake. I'll bury you in the deepest vault. Get away! How nice of you to stop by. Why can't I? No! Stop it! One less human to worry about. Get accustomed to that. I won't rest until
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Dobra. Idziemy teraz tu. A, w ogóle ile mam pieniążków? Ładnie.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
They seem to have set up camp here for us.
Dobra. Zapomniałem wam jeszcze o czymś powiedzieć. Jak coś, jestem inaczej ubrany, bo wczoraj byłem tak zmęczony po pracy, że dokończymy dzisiaj. Mam na to do 13. Co to 12 czas? A po drugie, przepraszam też, chciałem przeprosić bardzo za to, że mnie tak długo nie było,
They
jeśli
have
chodzi o ten.
stations for everything.
Które to było Revelio?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
Tu coś jest.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the
Revelio.
house itself.
Teraz tu. Coś tu ciekawego znajdziemy. 46. No ja mówię, będę mówił złotych, nie będzie. Dobra,
Revelio.
tam coś jest jeszcze.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do
I
you...
found a pensive that day in the restricted...
The Keepers? Like in...
I realize it's a lot to take in. They call themselves Keepers.
Let me... And now you've been witnessing memories left... Oh, if I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Dobra, ultra to jednak za dużo. Ultra to jednak za dużo, jak na
Only one way to find out.
Jeszcze tutaj.
Huh. A stairwell.
Lumos,
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
there might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
Daję wam też, żebyście sobie przeczytali.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's trap. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out. We can, but
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
a journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. Then we'll have to unravel. Did I?
You did not?
I had no idea. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Dobra, mamy to. Misję.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbatten Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Jak się z tego wychodziło? Ty, bez kitu. Nie mogę znaleźć wyjścia. Nie! Zgubiłem się! A, tu jest, dobra. Ale ładna sceneria. Naprawdę.
Alohomora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Confringo!
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
There goes my
Incendio. Vindio.
December! Confringo!
Potato.
Come on!
Confringo. Revelio. Arresto momento. Arresto momento. Glacier. Leviosa. Potato. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
You're better than that! Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased.
And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme...
Thank you.
Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing
On se faisait... Kurwa. Czyli tak. Incendio. I nie wiem, dlaczego Levioso.
Good one!
Incendio!
Nicely done!
Dobra.
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Sukces.
That's it! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
A. Zobaczmy sobie. Idziemy najpierw na zajęcia.
Alohomora.
Chcę zobaczyć, co tutaj jest. Po prostu coś ciekawego.
Alohomora.
Wonder how Sharp injured his leg.
Tak, w nocy.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class.
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Emmett.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good, that. How am I supposed to find...
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by
Lumos.
centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Co to jest? Ta wanna była trzymana w zamknięciu chyba od zawsze. Plotka głosi, że zakręcono ją dekady temu, by ściągała uczniów, którzy owładnięci obsesją nauki kompletnie zapomnieli o higienie osobistej. O kurwa.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
O, wiolonczela chyba to się
I was
nazywało.
right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
This is only the beginning. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh,
That's quite generous.
you are
Nie
welcome.
podrywaj, kurwa. A im się pali ta różdżka, kurwa, od tych zaklęć.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Teraz zrobimy to z Nati. Zadanie.
These rocks have seen better days.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. The portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, and we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
To ruszamy.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
No, to idziemy.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Dobra. Mówię, przepraszam was, że tak
I
rzadko
need to find a
stawiam,
way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
odcinki, jeśli chodzi o ogólnie i z tego, i z Hogwartsa, ale musiałem dokończyć Antildona,
End. Must be another way.
no i musiałem jeszcze, no i teraz jeszcze zacząłem pracować, to wiecie jak to jest. Tylko postaram się...
That looks as
jakoś
if it
to-
might raise the gate.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah! Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Lost it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Yeah.
Don't fool. Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after causes of attack?
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Foxfield?
Kurwa! Nie w tą dziurkę! Nie w tą dziurę mi wpadło! Kurwa! Co jest głosem? Jezu. Moment, idę szybko. Dobra.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Not the safest place to sneak into.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Admirable trick. No. No. Cold. Through to my bones. Luck. Nothing more than luck.
Alohomora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Poziom drugi.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Leviosa, to ja te pulso, kurwa!
What have you done?
Alohomora.
Dobra.
Hi, Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Alohomora.
Hurry.
Mamy... No i mamy hipogryfa. Tak? To był hipogryf? Chyba hipogryf. Trochę nie oglądałem Harry'ego Pottera, to mogę nie pamiętać. A szkoda, że nie ma tu dubbingu polskiego. Trochę mi szkoda, ale... Chyba, że dałoby jakoś znaleźć spolszczenie językowe, w sensie mowy do tej gry, to bym sobie jebał.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
You're a loyal girl, Highwing.
Proszę zobaczyć misję. No, idziemy zrobić misję Smyka.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Yeah?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Jasne.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal head on a...
Zakazany las. Kurwa, nie tu wleciałem.
This must be Tobbs' cave. Suppose I should head inside.
Incendio! Incendio!
Incendio! Tobbs' master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Ah! kurwa. Aha.
Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
It looks as if Tom was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Incendio! Bingo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio!
Dobra. Nie dam ci kurwa zablokować, wypierdalaj.
Incendio! Confringo!
O kurwa! Ale mnie zesrał! Ale cię zesrał, ale podskoczyłem! Trzeba niszczyć te gniazda, bo kurwa.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Incendio! Tego! Confringo!
Ja, że się nie gubię.
told you're a deadly great spider.
Incendio!
Nie wiem, idziemy chyba w tą stronę. Oh shit.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Najgorzej. Dobra. Zobaczmy, czy stąd jest jakieś przejście. Ech. Kurwa, skoczyłem. O kurwa. Okej, nieźle. No niestety. Makabra teraz.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Ech. To zobaczymy. Ale będzie bardzo smutne, coś czuję.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
No i dobra. ogóle jaki to jest poziom potrzebny tej misji? Osiemnasty.
Galleons and historians.
Stick there, huh?
Odblokować.
Alohomora.
Why do students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun?
We're quite fortunate.
No z tego co ja pamiętam, bo od razu mówię, nie wiem czy to mówiłem już kiedyś, bo nie pamiętam, ale przechodziłem tą grę już. Coś zjebałem. Tak, nie to co schodziłem. Teraz tu w dół. Później będzie prosto, jeszcze w dół.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
Teraz będzie druga
and I've
próba.
been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I've retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Kurwa, gdzie jestem? Rockwood Castle, chyba gdzieś tu. Chwila. Ta mapa mi pomoże. Teraz musimy poszukać tego pogórka, kurwa. A. Jest w tych okolicach. Chyba. A, jest zamek Rockwood. Dobra. Gdzieś tu.
Revelio.
One less
I know your kind. You weaken quickly.
Please stop! Arrogant child!
You're going to regret that.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Hello? Over here!
Confringo!
Ready to fight? There's a grapple. Such arrogance.
Incendio!
Confringo!
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I've never seen a sword like it.
This doesn't hurt!
Incendio!
I won't rest.
Fringo! Incendio! Potato!
Fight about what? That's our way in. If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Dwa.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Quite conductive, aren't we? Such arrogance.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Incendio! Fringo!
Who do you think you are? You are postponing the inevitable! Death from above!
You're there! Stop!
I'm living and dying already. You are definitely up next. Surely you can see
Try to make this too easy for me.
Incendio!
Nothing I
You've made a great mistake.
Incendio!
You don't believe you can
Expelliarmus! Fringo!
I shall avenge your death.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
there is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast them quickly in succession.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic, and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could.
Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Dobra. Może damy radę dzisiaj jeszcze wstawić. Jeżeli jutro rano wróci wieczór.
Yeah.
blocking the path. I'll need to move it. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Ta 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 ta.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Fringo! Expelliarm Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the arteries. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Jezu. Skończymy tą próbę i akurat skończymy odcinek. Jest? A? Nie ma. Nie trafiłeś. Ojoj. Fajnie, że są eliksiry wygenowe, ale już mam fulla. Już mam full. Okej, to było dziwne. A, ten incendio to jest do dupy niepojęty. By miał bombardę. Chyba. Dobra. Dobra, ostatnie. Jest. Udało się. Ura, nie zdążyłem.
What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Nie powinnaś. Isidoro, nie, kurwa.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
A.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
Jeszcze porozmawiamy i kończymy.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Weszła zima. Dobra. To na razie. Do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku.